Welcome, my beautiful Libras. I just got done doing your reading for the person on your mind. I did it live, so some of you were probably there, and I say welcome. I did it on purpose that way. I wanted to connect the two readings. So the shorter reading is the person on your mind, so I did that one live. So I definitely check that out. I'll leave you a link below on this reading. I'll leave it in the comment section, or I'll add it as an end cap. We'll see. But so you have that reading, and now we're going to do your monthly for May. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Many of you are intuitively guided, and I thank you for paying attention to your intuition. You could be in love with the Libra, whether platonically, romantically. So I hope I can really bring you clarity in this reading. We are going to use four different decks. We're going to use Mother Mary for her beautiful words of wisdom, but we will do this at the end of the reading, over the reading, and we are going to use the Gilded Tarot to go deeper. And deep we do go. That's why the monthly readings are always usually an hour long. But honestly, they're long because I want to get you real solutions. And if you don't have the patience for a long reading, I would go check out the last 10 minutes because that's a lot of times I feel like all the magic is in the second half of the reading. But anyway, so what was I just going to say? Oh, so I'm going to use two different decks for your main spread. And I just kind of love this. I started this in April and I just loved it. So I thought I'm going to do it again for May. So we're going to use the Tarot of Dreams and we are going to use the Psychic Tarot. And the Psychic Tarot is what we're going to start with. I am going to bring the lid down. Make sure you have a good view. Everything is pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give it a shuffle or two. What an interesting reading. What a beautiful reading. For those who have someone on your mind, definitely check out that reading. It was, it's funny because I said it blew me away, but every reading blows me away. That's why I love tarot. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with Psychic Tarot. I'm just going to try to do one line of the Psychic Tarot, and then we're going to bring in the Tarot Dreams, and then go back to the Psychic Tarot. And I'm looking for the synchronicities. Um, that's why I love doing it this way. So we're going to open this up. I do want to give a shout out real quick, though, to my nephew Sean, who is right on the cusp. He is September 24th. My gorgeous granddaughter Lily, who is October 14th, and Sean's mom, my sister Tracy, who's crossed over, she was the 15th. And it's interesting, every time I do Libra, I feel like I'm missing someone. I'm missing someone's date, but I don't know who. All right, but anyways, let's begin. Positive movement forward. Number 8. So to me, it feels like a new beginning, but a positive new beginning. This person's heading towards the sun. Intuition. It's like you're following your intuition. Where is it going to lead you? To the Empress. Beautiful. Beautiful energy, Libra. And then, hello, Emperor and Empress together. You know, somebody else got this in their reading, and for some reason, I feel like it's Pisces, but I'm not sure. Um, but very, very seldom do I see, and I do hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of readings. Very seldom do I see the Emperor and the Empress back to back. Look at that. 2, 3, 4. Starting with an 8. A new beginning. This is my power couple. There's no question about it. They are my power couple. I love this energy also for collaboration. Like if these two people put their mind together and they want to create something, well, success will be theirs. But listen, the reason why they can be so successful is because they're using their own experiences. It's through their own trials and tribulations that they've come to this energy, and I feel like this is the utmost energy. The emperor is someone we can look up to. Both of them are great as it comes to leading people, helping people to overcome. And why are they so good at it? Because they've been there, they've done that. And that's what they speak of. The Empress, even though they are opposites, so to speak, the Empress is more of go by the seat of my pants type of energy, where the Emperor is more like I want a plan in place together. And by the way, I just realized you add their numbers up, it's a 7. So spiritual. All right, well, let's keep going. Now, all of a sudden, I'm getting all excited. Let's bring in the Tarot of Dreams, give them a shuffle and a cut, introduce them into the reading, and let's go right below and see what's going on. Some of you are making a change. Whether you asked for this change or not, it's like it's moving you right to the sun. And it makes sense because look at the beautiful energy that follows it, right? And this is you trusting your intuition. It's like this is your GPS while you're in this ship, while you're heading towards the sun. Your intuition's your GPS. It's going to guide you through the right place or right people. Hello, star. My hopes, my dreams, my wishes, something's coming true. Something's about to manifest. But listen, in the stars energy, I feel like this is us working with divine. If you look at Temperance's card, who is divine's energy, she's pouring loving waters. And so is the person in the star. So I often feel like we're working hand in hand with divine to make a dream come true. It's like you're in that boat heading towards the sun. But really, what you're heading towards is a dream. Do you know it? Maybe you hoped it. But there's something telling me, like, maybe I don't even know how good it can be. Card of Aquarius also. Wow. Hello, Ten of Pentacles. So where I felt like this Emperor and Empress could collaborate, not only can they collaborate, but then this is the house of abundance. Some of you, this is what you're moving towards. This is energy that takes root, or not even energy. This is this is really the energy where I have everything I need. And if I have more than I need as the emperor or the empress, then I help those who are in need. And what a beautiful energy, because what I give returns to me tenfold. This is a 10. Under your intuition, next to the star. Some of you may have just made a job change. And, I don't want to say that you were unsure of it, but if you were, I feel like this is giving you clarity, or at least confirmation, that you're really following your soul's desire. Hello, Knight of Cups. Unexpected couple fulfillment. I mean, what? The Ten of Pentacles is enough. Now I'm going to add love into the mix. Why not? This line is starting with your dreams, your wishes. And of course, I feel like for one of your wishes, it is to have that house of abundance. It is to know that I can take care of me or take care of my family type energy. And I do feel like it's family. And then you have this Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like you're about to have a child. Like you may find out that um there's a baby on the way. Ten of Swords. Interesting. Why? That's a weird place for the Ten of Swords to come out. Let's slide this all up. Um, I feel like for some of you, you may have had a hard time getting pregnant. And I know that's not for everyone, but I do feel like for some, because we do have the mother and father figure right here. And we have the love. And we do have an unexpected couple fulfillment. I feel like the love is already here. And now what is next? But I do feel like that Ten of Swords could signify like us trying a few times and not being successful. It's almost like taking fertility drugs and they're not working. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. And then naturally I get pregnant. And I kind of love seeing the mother and father together. All right, well, let's keep going on. Let's bring the Psychic Tarot back. The sun, beautiful, light. Libra, I feel like you're moving into a period of your life where it's like the sun is shining every day. It's funny I said that because I'm thinking, as soon as I said that, I'm thinking to myself, I'm in southwestern Pennsylvania, and I read one time that we get less sun than they do in like Seattle, which is, known for their rain. But I feel like that's all right because the rain is drying up and the sun is coming out. This is also about a new beginning. This is really joyful, playful. Everything is illuminated. Like, I don't know what the Ten of Swords is right now because it just doesn't fit, other than I do feel like for some, it's like we tried to get pregnant and we haven't, but then I feel like you will. Anytime the sun shows up in a reading, to me, it signifies a very good time in your life. Part of Leo, also. Don't know if I said that. It's Leo's ruler. Well, the Chariot. Jeez. Hello, marriage card. The Five of Pentacles. And with that comes Temperance. Wow. What an abundant reading, Libra. You only have one card that I would say would be a little bit of an issue, and that would be the Ten Swords. But I also find it interesting that right away from the 10, we go down to a 5. And there may have been, again, some material changes, a change of jobs, a change of location. But man, I feel like even if it feels difficult, because any change can be a little difficult, I feel like it's going to be so worth it. You have patience, which is the energy. This is Temperance. Card of Sagittarius, by the way. But this is about trusting in divine timing. It's also an energy to allow you to believe that you're being guided, that divine is very involved in your life and helping to better your life. And I feel like maybe now more than ever, it's like you're seeing the signs, you're feeling them, and you're trusting them. And it's like you're following them the whole way home. I feel like you have been through some hardships, But I feel like those days are coming to an end. Wow. All right, let's see what's the bottom. Look at this. Material harvest. Bottom of the deck. Material harvest. And it being on the bottom of the deck, it could certainly talk about singular energy. This is a very independent type energy. Um, but this is someone who is willing to work hard, but loves what they're doing at the same time. I mean, not only do you have that material harvest, but it moves from the 9 to the 10. See what's on the bottom of the Tarot of Dreams? Wow, the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like Libra, trust yourself, not just this month, this energy moving forward. It is like you're starting a new life. And when I say you're starting a new life, it doesn't have to mean everything in my life is changing, but I feel like I can say like everything feels like it's starting to go my way. Let's bring in the Gilded Tarot and let's go a little deeper. I do want to say that the Empress, who has the page, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups underneath her, which again is an unexpected couple fulfillment. Well, right underneath that is the marriage card, the commitment card. Well, there's no one I'd like to see commit more than the Emperor and the Empress. And I'm not even thinking about the signs. I'm just talking about their energy. These are two people who have lived life. These are two people who have been through these swords. They've been through a lot. And I don't even mean together, I mean individually. And it's two people who have learned how to overcome. And now I feel like they now want to help others overcome. But man, if you collaborate, 3 of Pentacles, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if you collaborate. I just feel like we don't even need to worry about your money. Like, I feel like your money is on track. And even if you're just beginning, you know, no. It's like I'm looking at the positive movement forward, right? And the sun is mirroring that. Now, some of you, maybe you didn't ask for this change, but it comes anyway. Now, I feel like as you start to move into it, you start to see the blessings in it. And there are a lot of blessings. I mean, this feels like a very blessed reading. All right, let's go ahead and take the Gilded Tarot over this reading. We'll start at the beginning, but we're going to read it as a whole. Almost like nothing wants to come out because nothing needs to be clarified. Hello, 8 of Pentacles. And that's what I felt. I felt some of you, this change is within your material house. In the 8 of Pentacles, if you had any question, like, can I truly be successful? Can I truly reach this material harvest? Can I truly reach this house of abundance? The 8 of Pentacles would say, my dear, if you're willing to put your focus on it, it will only grow and grow and grow. And we see the proof already in front of us. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn, coming of your intuition. If this is not a Capricorn, it can certainly talk about, illusionary type energy. Where I maybe I have felt trapped. This can talk about, like temptations, that type of energy. But listen, it's coming over your intuition, so I feel like there's no way. It's almost like there's no way the devil can fool me. You know, maybe it's like someone trying to influence me that this is not a good decision, but everything about it just feels divine. But honestly, for some of you, I feel like that's a Capricorn. Let's keep, whoa. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords over the Emperor. It's almost like the Empress asking the Empress a question, and the Empress is thinking about it. She's reflecting upon it. Could also talk about someone who offered you this job, and maybe you did think upon it, but I feel like then you moved into it. Um, and by the way, I'm saying a job, but I also want to say, this is also great energy from working from home, which I feel more and more people are doing. We have the death card of Scorpio. It's a closing of one door. Why? So a new door can open. Well, it's coming right over the star. So that would signify, and I feel like what it's saying is I am saying goodbye potentially to a place that I worked or I lived. I may be changing locations. I do feel like you're changing jobs. Um, I feel like whatever is happening here at all, again, I keep saying it, but it does just feel divine to me. And I feel naturally we got to learn like sometimes doors just need to be closed. But it's like the universal, it's like sending the universe a sign that I am ready. And then you have the Page of Pentacles over the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you could have gone to school for something, and maybe you're finally getting a job in that field. Some of you, it's life lessons that you're using to create this abundance for yourself. That is what the page is about. It's learning, right? I am thinking about my material world, but these are also not just like book type lessons. These are life lessons and how I'm growing through them. I feel like even if I'm offered a job and I don't know everything I feel like I need to know, then to me, this is energy of you'll learn it as you go. And there's nothing wrong with that because I feel like you'll learn it very quickly. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Hermit coming over those 10 swords. So reflecting upon those swords, understanding those swords. Someone may have found themselves like in a repeat pattern and needed to break that pattern. And I feel like spiritually breaking that pattern. Now, I do feel like it's an earthly type thing, but I feel like I help break it through my spirituality. I also feel the Hermit's beacon of light is like it's helped to calm, it's there to help calm us. It's illuminating any snakes are in the grass. And sometimes I don't gain that wisdom unless I go through the dark night of the soul. It's almost like how do I appreciate heaven if I've never been in hell? And I mean on earth. Also card of Virgo, by the way. Eight of Wands. Let's get moving. Four of Cups. Nine of Cups. And then last but not least, the Three of Cups. A reason to celebrate. A reason to celebrate. And look what the person's doing in the Nine of Cups. They're like lifting their cup, cheering to whatever this good news is. I also feel like there's a few of you who are going from a single status to a committed status. I feel like someone out of the blue, I'm saying out of the blue, but I feel like you're probably in a relationship, may get down on a bended knee and ask that question. Because we do have the marriage card right here. And then we have the celebrating of that. I feel like the Empress and the Emperor are making a true commitment. And some of you, I feel like you're already in a relationship because I feel like what you're celebrating is the potential of a child. But that aside, I feel like there's many other things also, though, like celebration of these promotions, these new paths that lead to abundance, love. I mean, you got it all. The Four of Cups can talk about discontentment and boredom in one's life. But in the Four of Cups, this person's being offered a cup. And they really need to trust in their spiritual discernment relating to whether I say yay or nay to that cup. Now, with the devil mirroring that energy, it could certainly be illusion, like I'm uncertain of this cup because something's making me feel, I feel like this is where we're gonna learn to trust like our intuition and like lower temptation illusions. I feel it must be very temporary though, because I feel very quickly you move out of that energy. I just want to take one right over that. Look at that, the Seven of Swords. Interesting that it's in reverse. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Don't let anybody take your ace. I feel like this is saying if part of this is relating to love for you. I love seeing the Seven of Swords in reverse, because especially with the Sun. Because anyone that comes towards you and like lower vibrational energy, anybody, if this is again speaking of love, well, it doesn't even have to be love because you have a pentacle here also. And if I'm worried that anyone's going to try to take that, that's why you want to use your spiritual discernment. But I feel like the Seven of Swords came in reverse to kind of ease your mind. I feel like May and moving forward, this is just not May. May feels like the beginning of everything. I feel like you have a lot of blessings heading your way. Listen, and I feel like they're all earned, because I feel like whatever this opportunity is that's being given to you, it's because you deserve it. And again, I may think I don't know everything I need to know, but I feel like that's the least thing you need to worry about because I just feel like you're going to learn, you're going to love. It just feels good. And I also love the Four of Pentacles right next to the Emperor and the Empress because, again, especially with the Ten of Cups there, it can certainly be working like out of the house, but it being very abundant. But it doesn't have to be that. We could just have home offices. We could work outside and inside the home. Listen, there's opportunities coming your way that's going to give you an opportunity to celebrate. I feel like more than one thing, though. It's like one thing, one blessing, raise the glass, right? Say a cheer. And then another thing, well, here we go again. Let's celebrate again. I feel like the days of lower vibrational energy are now being put behind you. And listen, that must mean that you yourself have raised your vibration. And that just means, like, think of the Empress. Listen, I've got my heart broken before, but she keeps her heart open. And why is that? Because she's a great measurer of energy. She trusts her own intuition, whether something be good for her or not, and she doesn't second guess it. And that is something that she has learned. And one more time, I feel like a few of you, I feel like there's a baby on the way. All right, let's take Mother Mary over this beautiful reading. Wow. Um, I have to say now, as I think about your reading, your person on your mind reading that I just did, I can definitely see the synchronicities here. So I will definitely leave you a link somewhere that you can find, I promise. All right, Mother Mary, what words of wisdom do you have for our beautiful Libras? We got 3. Family, family. And I feel that in this reading. Some of you are creating a family. Some of your family units are becoming stronger and stronger. But I feel the energy of like family and the importance of it. Like some of you are like finding your family. And I don't mean like your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad. No, I mean your own family. Like I feel it. All right. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answers, support, and healing. Patience. Kind of like temperance. Patience, my child. I trust in divine timing. That also means that when divine's like, oh, it's go time, you're like, okay, I'm jumping in my boat. I'm heading towards the sun. Jesus. Jesus. I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. Well, know that if you're praying, your prayers will be answered. Just understand that sometimes your prayers are answered differently than what you expect, but much more abundantly than you expect also. I mean, there's so much abundance in this reading, not just financial, material, but also love. Libra, I feel like this is one of your best readings in a long time. It's like we're in Libra's time. And why shouldn't we be? Beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I thank you guys. I hope you check out the person on your mind. That is if you have a person on your mind. Um, Otherwise, I'll either see you sometime. I think I'm going to go live sometime tomorrow where we're just going to do questions and answers. I'm not going to do like a preset reading type thing. It just be your questions and answers. And I usually go around 2 o'clock on Saturdays, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'll either see you in the lives next, or I'll see you next time at our table. Beautiful reading, Libra. Beautiful. I feel the energy. I hope you allow yourself to feel it too. I hope you understand that you already own this potential. It's just like the universe is now catching up. I love you. I'll see you next time at our table. Bye bye.